Hi everyone, I'm so excited to be back. I am going over my notes as I sit here in my office, getting wrapped up for 2014. I cannot believe it is about to be 2015, just a few more days and we will be into a new year. But I am excited about 2015. It is going to be an amazing year. January in particular is going to offer so many great things for my life that I just can't even imagine that this stuff is about to happen. For those of you who don't know, I wrote a book called No Fear for Freedom, the story of the Friendship Nine. And these wonderful men will go back into the courtroom at the end of January to hopefully have their records vacated. But for those of you who don't know the story of the Friendship Nine, oh my gosh, you guys have got to know this story. It is so cool. So I'm going to give you a little bit of a lesson each time I talk to you about these amazing men. And so by the end of January, when they get ready to go back to court, you're going to know everything you need to know about the Friendship Nine. And I may even get a few video clips and share those with you, because to know these men is to absolutely love them. Okay, 1961, 17 and 18-year-old college students. There were 10 who started out, and I'll explain to you in another lesson how they became the Friendship Nine. Well, 10 of them decided to walk over from their junior college to McCrory's variety store. And McCrory's was kind of like a Rose's or a Maxway or something like that. Not as fancy as Walmart probably, but a little bit smaller scale Walmart. So they walked over to McCrory's and they wanted to just sit down and have food like everybody else who was sitting at the counter having food. But because of the color of their skin, because of the color of their skin, they were told, you're not good enough to sit here and eat. Wow. So, immediately when they sat down, they were dragged out the back door, taken to the jail, and sentenced with trespassing and disturbing the peace. Now, they were dragged off to jail, and the next morning when they went into the courtroom, the judge says, okay, pay a $100 fine and we'll let you go, or if you don't pay the $100 fine, you got to go to jail. Well, these young men had thought about it, really thought about it, and they said, you know what, we think we're going to go ahead and take the jail sentence. What? Nobody had done that before. They were the first group to do a full jail sit-in for trying to eat at a white lunch counter. They said, we'll take the jail sentence. So they were sentenced 30 days hard labor for trying to eat at a white lunch counter. Oh my gosh. These men did it because they wanted to do something that will shake up the system, that would shake up the system. Things had been the same for too long, but they didn't want to do it violently. That's what makes this thing so powerful, you guys. They didn't shed a bit of blood. They didn't resist arrest. They went to jail and served their time and walked out. Oh, wow. I don't know. Can we do that today? Are people trying to do that today? Should we do that today? Yeah, I think we should do it, but what they did was so unbelievable for the time frame. But I'll tell you a little bit more of the details of the story as we progress, but I don't want to overload you. I just want you to think about what I talked about tonight. 30 days hard labor for trying to sit and eat at a white lunch counter. We'll talk about it a little bit more tomorrow.